Hi guys, welcome back to Sparky About Movies. I really hope you've had an amazing week and are ready to have an amazing weekend. Before we get into the video, make sure to follow me on the rest of my socials, my Instagram and my Twitter so you can keep up with the rest of my content journey. I will also make sure to list every film I talk about today in the description box below. So if you haven't seen any of these movies, here is your spoiler warning, as I will be talking in depth about my thoughts and feelings. So, kicking us off first is a film called Joyride, which is actually quite recent. It was directed by Adele Lim and follows Audrey and her three friends as they try to fix a business trip gone wrong, but the universe seems to have different plans for them. Joyride is quite simply hysterical and unashamed. It centres around these four unlikely friends as they venture on a journey of self-discovery, and it also does well to surprise you till the very last second, successfully blending explicit humour with real heart. This movie is a genuine laugh out loud experience. Through what felt like outrageous skits actually revealed a authentic comedy. It's jam-packed with seedy comebacks, fierce cultural embracing, and deathly performances. It's for sure a film we should see more of. Next, I want to talk about a film that came out quite a while ago, and it's called Gone Girl from 2014, and it was directed by none other than the coolest David Fincher. The film follows a toxic relationship between Nick and Amy Dunn, mainly about Nick after he comes home to discover that his wife has mysteriously vanished on the day of their 5th wedding anniversary. Gone Girl is a triumph. The quick, sharp switch up from calm and mysterious to cutthroat desperation was shocking, but also delightfully wicked. The whole premise is fascinating and the toxicity is delicious. You cannot look away and you devour every moment of its deception. It may be exhibited as a thriller, but that's just one of Fincher's many tricks. This film is not what it seems, and it keeps you on the edge the whole way through. I can't believe I put this film off for so long, because as soon as I watched it, my jaw was on the floor for about an hour. It is a blast. Next, I want to talk about Midsommar, which came out in 2019 by Ari Aster. What begins as a dream vacation in a place where the sun never sets gradually turns into a nightmare as the mysterious inhabitants invite them to participate in some very disturbing festive activities. Another film I can't believe I put off for so long. It is impressive and above all unsettling. Ari Aster proves to be a force of modern horror craftsmanship. What's distinctly striking about this movie is it plays out under such bright, beautiful, blue sunny skies, but there is a sense of unfaltering torment in the air. You see this bright movie, but it is so dark. Florence Pugh also, she is remarkable. She draws you in deeper into her waking nightmare. And that's exactly what Midsommar is, a waking nightmare. Grief is supposed to be loud and unforgiving. Midsommar is a spectacle of that. It is visually bizarre, but the ending is for sure satisfying. The entirety of this movie is a very memorable experience. Okay guys, we are now going to talk about Barbenheimer. First up, Barbie. Directed by Greta Gerwig, we see Barbie and Ken having the time of their life in Barbie Land, but this all soon comes crashing down when they have a chance to visit the real world. Barbie is visually amazing. It is an eccentric comedy that is complemented by such a strong, charming message for all ages, showcasing the delicacy of being a woman and the hardships of being a man. Really shined brightly in this movie. It was light, but it was strong, and the film just really touched on certain aspects of life, and I found myself in tears for some of it because it was just so touching on feelings and emotions and expectations. The film has heart and laughter, and it's ridiculous, it's cheesy, it's campy, it's this musical, then it's this really deep moving motion picture. You are taken on a trip of so many things, but it is all executed amazingly. I honestly felt like this film gave me a warm hug on my heart. Margot is the perfect Barbie. There is no denying that. Her talent is out of this world. I don't think there's anything she can't do. Her comedic timing, her facial expressions, her voice, her smile, everything was such a joy to watch. And Ryan Gosling also, he was a fantastic energy as Ken. He proves all the time that he can also do anything. They really were a perfect match. Now we're going to talk about Oppenheimer, which was directed by Christopher Nolan. Following Oppenheimer and a group of scientists as they spend years developing and designing the very first atomic bomb. Their creation comes to fruition on July 16, 1945, as they first witness the nuclear explosion, forever changing the course of history. Nolan has quite possibly made the most important film in his career. An unequivocal masterpiece with visuals that explode in your eyes, pounds you with emotion, and tells a tale so beautifully and has you mesmerized. You forget how truly terrifying it actually is. The score and cinematography of this movie is spectacular and renders you speechless, as does the entire film. You don't feel the length of this movie. You don't feel it's 3 hours. It is stupendously interesting and informative. You are engaged the entire time. The performances also sent shivers down my spine. I have never been more haunted by a non-horror film before. I believe Oppenheimer is that masterpiece. It is executed wondrously, and to be honest, I believe it is the film of the century. Okay guys, we've come to the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed these top 5 first watches. If you did, make sure to hit that thumbs up button and comment down below. If you've seen these movies, I'd love to know your thoughts and feelings. Or if you have any other suggestions for me to watch, drop them down below too. I will see you in the next video. Until then, stay safe, happy and healthy. Bye.